Ridouan Taghi, the most sought man in the Netherlands, is wanted for murder and his involvement in a cocaine trafficking organization. According to investigative sources, Taghi is responsible for at least 20 liquidations in the Utrecht and Amsterdam region. He has brought Taghi's organization to public attention with his words, and the Public Prosecution Service presumes that he is the client in the murder of the brother of the important witness Nabil B. Taghi is a member of the Bad Boys teenage gang, who terrorizes the neighborhood, notably in New Aden, and commits burglaries. He was found guilty of burglary, weapon possession, and fleeing the scene of an accident between 1992 and 1998. According to Crown witness Nabil B., Taghi is accountable for the first execution, which was the mistaken shooting death in Amersfoort of MBO student Mohammed Alaris, rather than criminal Samir Jibal. The murder of Jabal continues as of December 1, 2014. The main witness claims that Taghi still executed Samir Ragib at IJsselstein because he would have spoken about the criminal. He would have already handed additional kill orders on the same day. Apparently, Nabil B. in Utrecht, Taghi ordered the execution of criminal Ranko Shikic, also known as that dog Jogo, in his encrypted communications, and the judges on June 22, 2016. The attempted murder of Abdelkarim A. was one of Taghi's other cases. He was approached by a man carrying an automatic pistol, but was able to escape. Abdelkarim nearly died on October 11, 2016 in Utrecht because he was unable to or did not want to settle his previous obligations to Taghi. A group of guys armed with automatic firearms attempted to assassinate the Amsterdam criminal Khalid B. during the night of December 4 to 5, south of Rotterdam. Khalid would have been a member of Arayev's group and wanted to seek revenge for his demise. He was able to get away. Taghi didn't have enough and followed Martin Koch, a former criminal and crime blogger. After visiting a sex club in Laren on December 8, 2016, Koch was fatally murdered while driving. An attempt was made to shoot Koch in the head in Amsterdam a few hours prior to the liquidation. He had already been the target of a bomb under his car assassination attempt. On January 12, 2017, Hakim Chenkechi was killed. Near his apartment on Vossdreef in Utrecht Overvecht, Chenkechi was fatally shot. The killing was an error. Khalid H., who was also a resident in Vossdreef at the time, was the targeted victim. It's believed that Nabil B. was motivated by the murder of Chenkechi to play a crucial witness in Marengo. Then in January 2017, the preparations for the murder of Khalid H. was set. When Khalid became aware that he was being watched and followed, he dialed 911. The culprits, who had weapons at his residence, were apprehended by the police after a chase, and they have since received sentences. Khalid H. was put on the death list because, according to the he had spread rumors about Taghi. Ridouan Taghi is considered to be the primary suspect in the extended Marengo inquiry and is considered to be the victim of numerous liquidations or attempts as well as preparations therefor by the judiciary. By the end of 2020, the Amsterdam court is anticipated to hear the case in its entirety. The reward for information leading to Ridouan Taghi's location has been enhanced by the Public Prosecution Service to 100,000 euros. This sum is also given for Saad Razoki's website. The two men, who vanished without a trace, are thought to be responsible for numerous executions in the criminal underworlds of Amsterdam and Utrecht. It represents the largest sum that the Public Prosecution Service has ever granted. The said it doesn't know where the two men are, and that it's safe to believe they go by different names and move around a lot. As potential places to stay, nations like Mexico and Colombia are discussed. The wants to bind the two swiftly, so they're upping the tip money from the original 25,000 euros. The police and the Public Prosecution Service are hoping that the higher reward would end the hush-hush surrounding the runaway suspects. The describes the duo's arrest as a top priority and claims that the unusually high reward amount can convince people to give the golden tip. Ridouan Taghi was sent back to the Netherlands by the Dubai authorities on Wednesday. According to the public prosecutor, the man, who is one of the most wanted criminals in the Netherlands, boarded a leased flight early on Thursday morning while being watched over by Dutch police. The Dutch authorities announced on Tuesday that Taghi was secretly detained on Monday in a residence in Dubai. According to the prosecutor, the Dubai authorities asked that the Dutch police pick up Taghi there. How many people traveled in from the Netherlands to help with the prisoner's transfer was unknown to AD, according to a spokesperson. Taghi was sought after for directing numerous homicides and attempted assassinations during the so-called Marengo process. At least 9 assassinations, as well as a number of attempted murders and aborted attempts, were connected to him and the group he is accused of leading. The prosecution's star witness Nabil B., whose client Dirk Fearsome was assassinated at his Amsterdam home in September, implicated him. The Netherlands Public Prosecution Service was also assembling evidence linking Taghi to the motorcycle gang Kelo Wago, which may have carried out assassinations on Taghi's instruction. Taghi has to be extradited from Dubai to the Netherlands as soon as possible, according to the Public Prosecution Service. After the news conference that followed Taghi's arrest on Monday, National Chief Public Prosecutor Fred Westerbeek made this statement. Weeks are what he estimates, maybe sooner. Until yet, Dubai has extradited one suspect to the Netherlands, as far as is known. A 65-year-old man who was accused of laundering enormous quantities of money as a banker of the underworld was extradited from the Emirate in 2016 due to the United Arab Emirates' membership in the UN. This was made feasible. Suspects of corruption, money laundering, or affiliation with a criminal group may be extradited, according to one UN convention. Geert-Jan Noops, a renowned attorney and professor of international law, points out that the UN treaty forbids extradition based on liquidations. It will therefore restrict the possibility for prosecution in the Netherlands if he is extradited in accordance with that convention, according to Noops. In other words, Taghi would not be charged with liquidations, but rather with money laundering or affiliation with a criminal group. He can challenge it if he is extradited on the basis of that treaty and threatens to face liquidations charges. Noops uses some caution when saying it. The attorney is also unaware of the agreements that Dubai and the Netherlands have already reached. In addition, the final decision lies with the extradition judge in Dubai. Taghi could face a new trial in the Netherlands if he determines that this case is so serious that he needs to be extradited, in part because he is under suspicion for liquidations. It may take some time to complete the process. He has no idea how long, and his own approach to the process also contributes to this, adds Noops. By chance, Taghi is also wanted by Moroccan authorities, who are investigating him in relation to the murder of a judge's son. Additionally, Dubai and Morocco do have an extradition agreement. But for the time being, Taghi appears to have the best chance in the Netherlands. According to reports, ministry officials have been getting ready for a potential extradition for months. Ferd Grapperhaus, the justice minister, is positive about Taghi's potential extradition. According to the minister, Dubai shares that sentiment. Taghi's arrest is not only really a huge accomplishment for the Dutch police, the Dubai police also deserve praise. We have a collaboration in place that has made this possible, and that is truly extremely special, adds Grapperhaus, especially considering the long-lasting difficulty of the criminal search. According to Grapperhaus, extraditing Taghi to the Netherlands is more challenging than, say, doing so from an EU nation. No extradition agreement exists between the Netherlands and Dubai. In these kinds of circumstances, it obviously matters, but there is a positive mood on both sides about how we can do that. According to the minister, this is because several justice officials just visited the oil state. More judicial cooperation has recently been the subject of some positive discussion. If the Netherlands has used political pressure to have Taghi detained or extradited later, Grapperhaus will not reveal it. He emphasized that this accomplishment is entirely the merit of the police and the Public Prosecution Service. In this case, hundreds of police officers have been assigned. What the arrest means for organized crime in the Netherlands is still unknown. It is referred to as an important step by the minister. I thought, gotcha, to myself. That's a wrap on the story of Ridouan Taghi, a vicious gang leader. Leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. Turn the notification bell on for more videos like this too. Thank you for watching.